My uncle owned a motorcycle shop in the town. I went to work there at age 13. I can tell you, you learn a lot about people in a motorcycle shop.
Well, he loved working at the shop because there was like a little bit of mischief up there.
Because you got everything from Hell's Angels coming in to guys like Malcolm Forbes and Billy Joel. So you get the whole bandwidth of the human population in a motorcycle shop.
You know, he was always a little wild, you know.
Light went on in my head probably around my 18th birthday as I was trying to figure out what college I was going to. Geez, I don't want to blow this. If I've got enough academic energy and enough talent, I want to see where it will take me as opposed to just living that desultory, lackadaisical life.
And Anthony was one of the newly hired folks into the equities division.
I have spent some time down at the White House, was on in the hedge fund community. I think Scott's going to be right, the quintessentially best job.
Well, the hot job at that time was Goldman Sachs, and the hottest job at Goldman Sachs was in the real estate department. So I went and got that job. The problem was I was terrible at it. A whole zero-sum game that we've experienced on Wall Street for 23 years since the last movie, I think it's time to say goodbye to that. My dad was diagnosed with a brain tumor back in 2002.
In the back of my skull, I still have quite an incision, of course. You could see this object. It looked like a plum tomato.
It was a life-threatening situation, but thankfully not a cancerous one. And we went to NYU Hospital, had him operated on by Patrick Kelly.
Same week I was home, with no after effects in my motion, my speech, or my walk, or anything. I was quite lucky.
Dr. Kelly had a foundation that he had put together. He reached out to me and said, listen, I really want to raise the profile of this organization, and I do believe that through the process of early detection, we can save lives. You know, when I left college, even though I had student loans, I got involved right inside of Goldman Sachs in the student sponsorship program.
From that point on, it was like he's my best friend, father figure, I know, everything.
He was living in the South Bronx. I didn't have a whole lot of money. I was picking him up in a banged-up Honda Civic, taking the movies.
Because a lot of the sponsorship brothers wouldn't be seen with their sponsorship kids. But me and Mooch, we were always together.
Anthony is extremely compassionate. He's a real people person, has a huge personality. I think first and foremost loves people.
I always felt that you had to put a pocket of your time and a pocket of your energy and your capital into something that would be a force for good.
He would always talk about, you know, how you have to give back. If you make it, you always have to give back.
Genetically, his whole behavior is that way.
And when you think about what Abe Lincoln said about our country, that it's the last best hope for mankind, I often think of this great city as the lighthouse for that hope, you know. And so Alicia is one of the people that's lighting up that lighthouse. So it's wonderful to be included in her family.